College gymnast Sam Cerio is on the road to recovery after suffering gruesome injuries during a recent competition.
We have talked about this a lot. We're not going to show the video of the accident, but we can tell you that Sam has handled this situation with grace and bravery, and so we're really happy to be talking with her this morning. Sam, good morning to you.
Hey, Sam.
Good morning.
Well, that smile just says it all. You have been through so much at such a key point in your life. You're about to graduate, about to get married. How are you feeling this morning after everything that's gone on?
I'm really excited just because I have so many positive things coming up. I mean, this is a small setback, but it's something, just another thing to get through.
Well, you have been really brave, and not everybody who went through what you went through would be able to say that and say it so quickly. When you stepped out onto the floor that day, I mean, here you are, an experienced college gymnast, you're a senior. Were you feeling nervous? Did you think that it was just going to be another routine, or did you sense that something might be a little bit off?
I was a little nervous, but that's pretty typical at a competition. I didn't think anything was off. It was just there was just a lot of energy in the arena. So, I mean, everything felt normal, like it usually would be at a competition.
So, Sam, you are a big-time SEC gymnast. You've probably made that pass 1,000 times in your life. What was your reaction, obviously, then the pain when the injury took place?
So at first, I thought that I could feel my pass was off by just a little bit, but it didn't seem too not normal, I guess you could say, just because usually even if they feel off, I can usually pull it through, or if at worst, I'll end up on my butt. But when I had landed that one, I felt like something was a little wrong, and I thought I had just hyperextended my knees until I looked down, and that wasn't the case. So then that's when, when I saw what had happened, that's when, the pain kind of started to set in, and it got worse. And so it was just it was a big, just oh shoot, what just happened?
You showed a lot of grace and bravery just in that very moment. I know you told your teammates to keep going and go on with the competition, and then you realized very quickly that that was going to be it for your gymnastics career. How have you managed this with such a good, positive spirit?
I mean, just because, even though that was my last gymnastics meet, everything we do, everything I've done and trained for, at least at Auburn, has always been for my team. And I mean, just knowing that I have their support behind me 100%, no matter what happens, that's always helped me. And in this situation, it's always helped just because everyone has been so supportive, my coaching staff, my teammates, my parents, my friends, my family, they were always there right along with me in the whole process.
As you say, Sam,
that has really helped.
There's been an outpouring of support across the country from people for you. But you did tweet over the weekend, I noticed. You wrote this: "Going through the pain and seeing my knees bent unnaturally in real life was horrible enough. My pain is not your entertainment," asking people not to share the video on social media. What's the reception been like over the weekend?
I mean, I think it's been better. I think it's made people more aware of what they see on the internet. I know I've had a couple of friends that have texted me or have visited me since I've been back in Auburn that have been I just wanted to let you know, I saw some of my friends sharing it, and I asked them politely. I was like, hey, that's one of my good friends. Could you please take it down? And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And they were able to take it down. And I think it brings more awareness of when you see something like that, you kind of want to watch it just to see what happens because you're curious about it. But at the same time, you don't think about the people that it could impact, whether it's that person's friends or family or that person. And so that's kind of been something that we've been, I guess, more looking at with that.
It's a really good reminder for people. Sam, we want to end on all the positives in your life. You've got a job lined up at Boeing. She's just, a rocket scientist.
A literal rocket scientist.
Aerospace engineering degree. And you're getting married, and I know you have a big goal to walk down the aisle. How's it looking?
Hopefully it's looking real good. I know I'm really stubborn, and I know I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen, and my trainers are right alongside me. They're supportive with it. My fiance is helping me do whatever I need to help me get through the day-to-day things. And so we're going to work hard for it.
Well, it's just wonderful. Sam, you really have inspired so many people. You've got such a bright future. Can't wait to see all the things you do. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.